What's goody, folks? Greetings and salutations. Of course, I am your host, coach, and creator of all things soul driven, soul intended, including my podcast, Spiritually Logic, formerly known as Soul Driven. All right? So, in today's intuitive reading session, we are going to look into what's going on with Scorpio. So if you are Scorpio in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or otherwise heavily aspected, or have Scorpio placement or Scorpio north node in your chart, this may resonate for you. Okay. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And as always, this is a general timeless reading, again, for Scorpio in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, otherwise heavily aspected, or Scorpio placement in your chart, along with Scorpio north node. Okay. So first, as always, we're going to begin with the energy forecast using my Dyson numerology and simply see what energy or energies you have recently been in, currently in, or could be in the near future. Alrighty. So we'll get things started off. We have on the first red dice, we have 5. So we know that 5 represents upcoming changes, which are usually for the higher good and expansion of those involved. Okay. Next, on the blue dice, we have 2. 2 represents union, companionship, and partnership energy. This could be coming into union or partnership in regard to business dealings, living situations, probably. Yes, romance, close friendships, familial relationships, so on and so forth. So it's not just limited to the romantic. Okay, some of you could even be coming into contact with your twin flame. It all depends. And no, not everyone has a twin flame. There are special cosmic, universal, spiritual attributes or aspects, confirmation, that constitute and define a twin flame. Okay. And just to give you that, what it is real quick, when a soul is ascending into the ether, sometimes it can split into 2 and then descend back into the physical realm. In those situations, that creates a twin flame. So again, no, everyone does not have a twin flame. Okay, it only constitutes it when the soul is ascending into the ether, and then it splits upon ascension and returns to the physical into 2 individual entities. Okay. So that's literally being part of the same soul. That's the only thing as far as creating or resonating as a twin flame. Okay, we all do not have twins. Okay, so with that said, moving forward, again, returning to the energy and the blue dice, 2, union, companionship, partnership energy, reducing 2 to 1, represents the emotional body, how we feel about the things that we've experienced or have gone through in our lifetime, including childhood traumas. It also represents leadership energy, coming into leadership. You could be coming into leadership within yourself, in leadership within your emotional body, leadership within your career or business, start a business if you're an entrepreneur, coming into leadership in your spirituality. Okay. And one also represents new beginnings. Okay. And I want to go back to to the number 2 as well, because number 2 can also reveal or define coming into union with self. Okay, a balanced union within self. Okay, so the final red dice is 4, which gives us foundation, space, and energy. The foundation, the things our lives are built upon. Okay, do you have a strong foundation or a shaky foundation? It also constitutes our idealisms, and belief systems, what they are built on, as well as relationships. Okay, so foundation, space, and energy covers a wide variety of aspects. Okay, we could reduce 4 to 2, which takes us right back to union, companionship, partnership energy. Reducing 2 to 1, again, the emotional body, leadership energy, and new beginnings. Okay, so now that we got those individual numerical values within the dice and my numerology, we're going to go ahead and add them up and get the total, which is a total of 11. So the overall energy right now for you, Scorpio, is the number 11. 11 happens to be a master number. Okay, your master numbers 11, 22, and 33. I personally resonate as master. I am a master number 22, which is a master manifester. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I am pulling up the exact definition for, master number 11, just to give you an idea what we're dealing with for those who resonate as master number 11. Okay, and I'm just waiting for my phone. Sometimes the data moves a little slow, even if I'm connected to Wi-Fi, which I don't understand well. In this case, yes, I do, because it's Spectrum. And Spectrum be tripping. All right, so let's see here. Give me a second. I mean, this is kind of ridiculous, actually, for it to ever be taking so long. Okay, I'm going to give it one. Okay, here we go. And again, we're looking at master number 11. And we are back. Okay, so the master number 11 powers and characteristics is inspiring, artistic, and spiritual. The natural impulse and the numerology meaning of 11 is to try and understand the mystical and the meta, the mystical world and the metaphysical. This is why they are called the psychic master and the master among men. Okay, again, that would be master number 11. Okay. And so with that said and done, let's see what's going on here. A second. Okay, with that said and done, look at something going on with my phone. I swear, okay, anyway. Okay, this is somewhat a distraction, and I'm getting ready to actually just let it go and let it do its thing. Okay, well, we are still in the midst of Mercury retrograde, so we know that with Mercury, it controls is the planet of communication and electronics and things of that nature. So during retrograde, these type of things do happen. Communication goes awry. Electronics and appliances and shit of that nature start acting a plum fool. Okay, which is what's happening with my phone right now. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get out of this distraction and into the general timeless intuitive reading for Scorpio. If you're a sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or otherwise heavily aspected, or have Scorpio placements in your chart, or even Scorpio North Node, this can resonate for and with you at any time that you come across this video. Okay, so as we know, I throw 2 rows of 3 principal cards each, which help constitute your energy and any energy that is conflicting with you at this time. This could be outside, third-party energy, karmic energy, or even conflicting energies within self. It all depends on how you resonate. Okay, first 2 cards that jumped out: 10 of Wands, 9 of Cups in reverse, King of Wands, the High Priest. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. In the reverse. Oh, wow. And Four of Cups. I said, oh, wow, for a personal reason. At the bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Wands in reverse, which is contentment. Progress is being made. This is in regard to the aspects of spirituality, creativity, knowledge and wisdom, the emotion, knowledge and wisdom, communication, and the emotional body. It came out in the reverse because this work that is being done is on an inner level, going within and working on self instead of relying or seeking outside sources such as other readers or diviners, coaches, and things of that nature. Instead of doing that, some of you Scorpio that resonate with that energy are going within. That's fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and kick things off here with the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands represents traveling. Okay, so at this time, Scorpio, you may be considering, planning, or are embarking on some traveling. These travel quests usually have something to do with the spiritual nature, if not the creative nature, or seeking some sort of knowledge and wisdom, or outward or worldly communication, or sometimes with the emotional body. You just need to get away. You need to rest, relax, relate, and release. So you go on retreat, vacation. Okay, so again, these travels could be something of a spiritual or creative aspect, maybe some sort of retreat or something of that nature. Either you're going or creating one. Take it where it resonates. But some of you Scorpio are definitely getting ready to travel or plan some sort of travel if you have not done so already. We know that 10 is a number of completion. Okay, so some of you Scorpio, you may have quite literally in the physical passed some tests. Okay, some tests in school. Maybe you're getting your doctorate in literature, a physician, psychologist, or psychiatry, or whatever the case is, and you might want to celebrate because you completed a cycle. You closed out a cycle in your life successfully. Doesn't even have to be limited to the physical. It could be spiritual. Okay. And some of you Scorpio may have even ascended to the upper echelon of spirit and are now highly ranked. It all depends, whatever resonates for you Scorpio. Fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Okay. Now on the flip side of this travel card, you could be traveling in the spirit realm while you're sleeping. Meaning you're astral projecting, maybe you're traveling to different timelines, taking quantum leaps, things of that nature. You may be even traveling cosmically. It all depends, So with that said, I would suggest, Scorpio, that if you are having very vivid, perhaps even lucid dreams as of lately, definitely want to journal, jot that down. If you're like me, when you're asleep, and you wake up, you don't want to get up and physically start writing, grab your phone. Most of you always have your phone right next to you. Yes, you do, because I know I do. Wake up, do a video, do a video or audio voice record of what that dream was, all that you can remember, and then when you're up during the day, when you actually physically get up and are active, then journal it, write it down, as many specific details as you can recall, even from or with or using the notes in your audio or video record. Okay, so yes, definitely pay attention to your dreams, because they shed some clues on what it is that you need to know in your life, reveal, uncover, or you may be doing some spiritual work and traveling, like I said. Okay, so next up, Scorpio, second principal card on the top row is the Nine of Cups. Now in tarot, the Nine of Cups represents the wish fulfillment, I believe. Okay, you all know that I do cartomancy. Okay, nothing at all against tarot. It just sets me apart from us readers. We all do the same thing. Now if we're in our high vibrational resonation, we're all doing this, providing this work for the same reason, to help, to uplift, to Oh, 14:44 on the clock. Um, and to help get others into their own self-love, self-power, and self-care. I know that's my purpose, being soul-driven, soul-intended, to get you all in that energy, as well as on your spiritual purpose and design, your spiritual path, your soul-driven, soul-intended path, okay? And to get you in alignment with your star player, your all-being, source energy, and become a balanced person in all things, okay? So again, Nine of Cups in reverse. This is my desire card, okay? And what this means is that you have this desire to be close to someone regarding the heart, home, and family aspects. And yes, this does include romantic pairings and desires, and in some cases even sexual desires. But it's not only limited to that. You want to go to the next level in the relationship with someone. Okay, for example, for romantic pairing, if you all are casually dating, you want to go ahead and move on to making a commitment. If you were in a committed relationship, you might want to go ahead and move in with each other. If you're living together, you might want to go ahead and become engaged. From engagement to marriage, marriage to then having kids, so on and so forth. But I will not lie, even though it's not limited to the romantic, the most prominent energy behind this card at this time is romance, okay? But this could also represent a desire to be closer to your sibling or closer to your parents or some sort of family member, okay? Maybe you want to reconcile and be closer to a friend. Maybe you had a falling out over a misunderstanding and you want to rectify that and now become closer, okay? It all depends on how you resonate. Again, aspects of the heart, home, and family. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, okay? But this is coming out in the reverse. So what does that say? That says that you have this desire to be closer to self. Okay, so that tells me there's some sort of disconnect within self that you're yearning to go ahead and reconnect with. Maybe you want to love yourself more. Maybe you want to love yourself unconditionally and not hold yourself in such high esteem that you always feel like you're failing self, okay? Which that is further from the truth, okay? Because if you are feeling like that, that means that you're in a headspace, in a spiritual space, and in a heart space of improving and wanting to be the best you that you can be. So in that, in and of itself, is wonderful because you have this desire to improve, to be closer, and you will get there, okay? So fret not, fear not, okay? Be easy on yourself. Love yourself. Forgive yourself. You know, don't be so hard on self. Okay, you got it, boo. It's gonna happen. We know that 9 is the number of rounding the end of a cycle. Okay, so I feel like Scorpio, you've been learning some things about yourself, or not only learning but realizing some things about yourself, some things that you may have done in the past, or some lower vibrational energy or people in the past that you've allowed to come into your circle and treat you less than what you're worthy of and deserve, okay? And so you're rounding the end of the cycle of that type of energy or background and saying, hey, I need to do better for self. I need to love myself more and realize that, hey, I am worthy. I am that bag of Doritos with cheese and hot meat and hot peppers. If you're from Midwest Chicago like I am, that's how we got down in the ghetto grocery store. Go ahead, get them bags of chips, add that cheese on there, add that meat on there, and for some of y'all who like it spicy, add them jalapenos on there. Because your booty hole will be burning once you take a poop. I'm just saying. Anyway, third principal card on the top row, we have the King of Wands. This is the High Priest. Okay, this is divine masculine energy. Taking action and imparting, okay, to others and even self in regard to the aspects of spirituality, creativity, knowledge and wisdom, communication, and the emotional body. Okay, so this is someone who is very trustworthy, compassionate, and somewhat high ranking in the spiritual world. Okay, this is a leader in the spiritual realm. Okay, this is someone who can teach you, for those of you Scorpio, how to get into that self-love, self-unconditional love for self, self-empowerment, self-care. This energy can also teach you and impart to you the things of a spiritual and creative nature, even in on a level of ancient knowledge and wisdom. Okay, and it can also help you get into that shadow work and clear out some of this murky energy that's holding you back, and possibly in a stagnated energy from accessing your all being, your star player. Okay, source energy, get into alignment and that balance. Okay, again, fire sign, heavy fire sign energy. Okay, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Okay, so Scorpio, you may have fire sign placements in your chart, or this could be some sort of outside source of energy and impartation and direction. Okay, it all depends on how you resonate again, but this is divine masculine energy that's going to help you get into your spirituality. It's going to help you help you apply the knowledge that you've known over the years and transmute it into wisdom. Okay, this energy is going to help you communicate more effectively, not only expressing yourself more effectively, but listening as well. We know that when we hear someone, when they're speaking to us or explaining something to us, we hear them, and oftentimes we're only hearing them is because we're thinking of a rebuttal or a question or something up to follow up behind what they're saying. And in that instance, when we're doing that, we're missing out on the whole enchilada. Okay, because we're in our head thinking of a response, of a rebuttal, of a question or whatever. But when you're listening, you're paying attention word for word to what that person is saying. You're dissecting it and you are ingesting it. Okay? So that you can actually apply what they're saying to your life if it resonates, and if not, you just discard the bullshit. Okay? That's the difference here. Okay, that was the High Priest, divine masculine energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Fire energy is very passionate. Okay, it can be also very combustible as well. Okay, so the first principal card on the bottom row is the Eight of Pentacles. This represents your hard work is paying off. Okay, you could be working on something feverishly within the aspects of finances, business, and property. Okay, you may have a new program that you might want to implement in your business, or maybe in your neighborhood, because Pentacles is ground energy, earth energy. Okay, so you may be wanting to implement a new children's park or a new play center or something of that nature within your neighborhood or surrounding neighborhoods. Okay, again, aspects of the Pentacles: finance, business, property. Okay, you may be wanting to implement some new plans in regards to how to better save and use your money. You may be working on plans on how to better invest. It all depends on how it resonates for you. This is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Okay, very grounding, sound energy if you're within your high vibrational energy and balance. Okay, if you're on the lower part of the spectrum, then we know this the foundation, the ground is shaky, tremors, earthquakes. You know what I'm saying? It caving in, collapsing. You know. So we want to do our best to work towards a more higher vibrational end of this energy. Okay, but again, here, Scorpio, your hard work is paying off. Okay. Okay, keep going, keep going. You're doing what you need to do in order to manifest the best outcome for yourself. Okay, we know that 8 is a number of infinite energy, infinite, endless energy. Okay, it also represents healing, abundance, strength, and tenacity. So think about that number 8: infinite healing, infinite strength, infinite abundance. Okay, so keep going. Your hard work is paying off, Scorpio. Next up, we have 8, Eight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, eight. This is the fixed mind. Okay, this is energy of extreme. Okay, extreme stubbornness. Okay, unwilling to compromise. Strong opinionated type energy, or being highly opinionated, opposition and conflict with other people. Okay, and just a lot of resistance and possible delays, okay, within your spirituality, creativity, knowledge and wisdom, communication, and your emotional body. Okay, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Now this Eight of Wands, the fixed mind, is in reverse. So there's one of two things that's going on behind this card in energy. It's the first one is that you're coming out of a state of being in this energy, or either dealing with someone who is the beholder of this energy. So either you have this person has been, if you resonate with this in a sense of coming out of dealing with this energy, then someone that you was dealing with was highly opinionated, very stubborn, and with these highly opinions are causing opposition for you. Okay, and some one or possibly more of these aspects, again, spirituality, creativity, knowledge, wisdom, communication, and your emotional body. Okay, just causing opposition, okay, because of their opinion. They think their opinion matters more to you about your shit, when that's further from the truth. Okay, the only opinion that matters is self, in regard to self. Who gives a fuck what someone else is thinking? Okay, does it align with your all-being, your star player, source energy? No, it doesn't. Then square and beat it. Okay. The second energy behind this Eight of Wands in reverse, the fixed mind, is that you yourself, Scorpio, are the beholder of this energy. You're the stubborn one. You're the highly opinionated one. You're the opposition towards someone else, or even to your own self. Take it how it resonates. Okay. Again, 8 being a number of infinite energy, healing, abundance, strength, and tenacity. Okay? Take it where it resonates. Final principle card on the bottom row here is the Four of Cups. Okay? 4 represents safety, security, peace, and safety and security, within your heart, home, and family aspects. Okay? So the foundation of these aspects are sound and strong. Okay, when we look at 4, that's the number of the foundation, space, and energy. The things our lives, idealisms, and belief systems are built on. The things that our family values are built on. The things our partnerships in romance are built on. A strong, sturdy, safe, and secure foundation. Okay, you're safe here. You can relax here. It's comfortable. Okay. Now, on the flip side of this, it could be quite the opposite in lower vibrational, resonating energy. Okay, it all depends. Okay, some of you all may be not doing what you need to do in order to create and manifest the outcome for the safe and secure environment within your heart, home, family aspects. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Okay. Again, you must take it where it resonates. Okay, so now what we're going to go ahead and do is go ahead and start clarifying these energies, so that we can get a better idea of how this applies for you, Scorpio. Okay, so 10 of Wands in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Swords in reverse. Okay, the 4 of Swords is being keeping that balance in regard to business aspects and things of that nature. on a soul level. Okay, soul space energy, the total embodiment of who we are is uh, soul driven beings having a physical and human experience. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. Okay, so with that Four of Swords in reverse on the bottom of the deck, that tells me that some of you all, Scorpio, are not in alignment with your all being star player source energy. Okay, you may be making some moves that will work to your detriment, causing resistance and delay. So you really need to get into a more balanced state on a soul level so that you can make the appropriate or take the appropriate actions on a soul level that will breed and manifest the best outcome for you. Okay, now moving to the first clarifying card, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse again. So this is the traveling card. So definitely some of you, Scorpio, are definitely traveling during your dream state. You may be doing some spiritual warfare, again, traveling, doing quantum leaps, traveling into different timelines, traveling the multiverse or whatever, doing some cosmic type of travel. But some of you all are definitely doing some very significant traveling in the spiritual and dream realm during this time. So it is quite imperative that you are paying attention to what's going on in your dreams, Scorpio. Some revelations are going to come from this. Some directions are going to come from this. Maybe even some warnings are going to come from this. I feel like Scorpio, being a water sign, we know that water sign is water is a very strong intuitive and psychic element. Okay, for me, it's definitely water and fire, that very powerful intuitive elements. Okay, I have water sign placements in my chart, both Cancer and Scorpio. Okay, so for some of you, Scorpio, some of your psychic or intuitive gifts are at its height at this time while you're sleeping. Okay, so it's very imperative that you are paying attention to what's going on in your dream state. If you're having lucid dreams are very much so like you're playing a video game. Okay, but instead of using a gaming console, your soul, your spirit is the console. Okay, and what is depicted on the TV screen when the console is connected to the TV is the picture of what's going on. So you being the conduit, the gaming console, if you will, and the picture of the game that's in play right now, which is happening in your dream state, you are in control of that. So take advantage when you're in a lucid dream. You can actually control what's going on there. You can actually control where you're going. Okay, I'm getting chills right now. So spirit is resonating right now. So this is and it's coming in harder. So someone out there is definitely doing some very significant spiritual traveling. Okay, during your sleep state. So you really need to take advantage of these lucid dreams when they occur. Okay, they may place you in a familiar, chills again, definitely resonating. It may place you in a familiar background or territory. I know for me, a lot of my dreams, I am placed back in my childhood home back in Chicago, where I grew up. Okay, even if it is a familiar space, okay, you still want to make sure that you're navigating yourself through these lucid dreams, okay, to see what it is exactly that you need to uncover and discover. Okay, and when you're in these, yes, chills again, highly resonating. When you're in this dream state, you need to pay attention to the context and the clues that are occurring in this dream realm. Okay, because oftentimes these clues that you're picking up on during your dream state are going to lead you or guide you to where you need to go to uncover whatever it is, the message that is waiting for you in your dream state, Scorpio. And this is to bring about completion in some area of your life, whether it be physical or in the spiritual realm, okay? But this is highly significant, and only a few of you Scorpio are going to resonate with this energy. So be very aware of what's going on during your dream state, and especially in your lucid dreams. Take advantage of that and play detective. Go on a journey. You know the difference when you're in a regular dream, quote unquote regular, because I don't even know what a regular dream is anymore, but you can tell the difference when it's just a dream state or when you're in a lucid dream. Somehow you're just aware, okay? And you become aware because you can actually hear your thoughts, or you're conscious of your thoughts, because you'll be like, what the fuck is going on here? When you hear yourself in your own dream having a thought, it's lucid, okay? You're present there. So begin to travel, begin to explore and investigate the place that you're at, because there's something there that you need, that spirit wants you to be aware of, Scorpio, okay? Again, fire sign energy. I told you, for me, water and fire are highly intuitive elements, okay? So there's no coincidence that fire sign energy is heavy here in this Scorpio water sign general timeless intuitive reading, okay? So get into it, okay? So again, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy, okay? It's time to discover some things, Scorpio. It's time. There's a revelation there for you, okay? So next up on the second principal card, we have the King of Swords in reverse. This is the warrior, the protector, the iron fist of the kings in the deck, okay? A divine masculine energy that takes action in protecting what's his or hers, okay? Going to war, going to battle. And what did I just say about this Ten of Wands? Because this King of Swords is in the reverse. Okay, so I'm going to go with this main energy that's coming from this reverse energy right now. This energy is directly correlating to the Ten of Wands. I'm getting chills again. Resonate. Spirit is resonating. This is working in tandem together. You all are doing some sort of, it's chills again. Okay, Spirit is definitely, this is for a select few of Scorpio. You're definitely in the midst of some type of spiritual warfare. Oh, these chills are increasing, or uncovering something on a soul level that is going to help put you in your power, Scorpio. Okay, so that's the main energy behind this King of Swords, the warrior in reverse. Okay, is because you're going to war. You're protecting something in the spiritual realm on a soul level during your dream state. So you need to pay attention to what's going on when you're dreaming. Highly, highly strong and intense energy behind this, because I keep getting these chills, and that only happens when Spirit is specifically resonating with the message that's coming through at this time. Okay, so it's imperative that you do that, Scorpio. Those of you who are resonating with this energy, it's only going to be a select few of y'all that do. Okay, the secondary energy behind this King of Swords warrior protector card is that some Scorpios are not taking action on a soul level when they need to be. Okay, so instead of being within your divine masculine energy and imparting and taking action, you're in the opposite, which is the divine feminine. That's the energy that rests, relax, and allows the receptive mode to attract intuitive action or intuitive or creative promptings, in order for you to switch back into that divine masculine energy to take action, to impart, okay? So some of you all are not taking action when you need to be. You're not imparting on a soul level when you need to be. So either you are going to war and taking action in the spiritual realm during your dream state, or you are in your divine feminine energy and you need to be in your divine masculine taking action, okay? Plain and simple. On a soul level, Swords, the total embodiment of who we are as spiritual soul-driven beings having a human and physical experience. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Okay, your final clarifying card is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this is access to endless abundance. Okay, creating generational wealth. on and on and on and on. This is wealth, prosperity, and abundance on a grand scale that would be able to start and constitute nonprofit organizations. Okay, this is big money. Okay, now this is coming out in the reverse. Okay, one or two reasons. It's in the reverse because this prosperity and abundance is being gifted to you, Scorpio, because of the inner work that you have been doing, that groundwork that you've been doing on a soul level. Okay, or this could be in a lower vibrational sense, that meaning that if you are wealthy, some of you Scorpio out there, if you're wealthy, you may be possibly losing all of this wealth due to some lower vibrational action or non-action, okay, or possibly just not making the right decision or money moves. Okay, it all depends on how and where you resonate. Okay, if you know that Pentacles is energy behind finance, business, and property. Okay, so either you're winning abundantly, or right now you're getting ready to lose abundance. It all again depends on how you resonate and what you've been doing in your life at this point in time to manifest one of two of these outcomes. Okay, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Again, take it where it resonates, only where it resonates. Okay, so excuse me. So what I'm getting ready to do is switch over to ancient Kemetic ones, my ancient Kemetic deck, which is the deck of Egyptian gods and goddesses and hierarchy. And we're going to get into it and see what's coming from that. Okay, and I'll do that as soon as I can locate my deck. One moment. All right, I'm back and found the deck, so we're going to go ahead and get a little deeper into these energies and discover what's going on. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus are otherwise heavily aspected or have Scorpio placements in your chart or North Node. Okay, again, take it where it resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, ancient ones, what do we want to further relay? Okay, the Sphinx. This came out in reverse. Okay. Seven of Cups in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. Remember, the Four of Swords in reverse came out at the bottom of the clarifying deck. That energy wants you to keep balance, okay? So some of you are definitely not being balanced right now, okay? Ten of Wands. Again, that's 3 tens on the board right now. Each 10 of Wands. There's definite, and I'm starting to get the chills again. There's some definite, intense, impactful spiritual traveling going on in the spiritual realm. Okay, I can't make this shit up. Page of Pentacles. Okay, there's some jealous, envious energy going on right now. There's something you need to uncover, Scorpio, in the spiritual realm. Okay, there's no other way for me to put it. There's someone that is, I know exactly what's going on, and I'm getting ready to look up. Yeah, confirmation again. This Sphinx energy, because we know that the Sphinx in Kemetic history is very significant and impactful to the Kemetic order. Okay, some would say a place of worship, a place of burial and entombing. Okay, so we are definitely going to get into this energy and dissect some things, but I really just want to focus on these 3 tens right now. There's something that needs to be completed on a soul level within the spiritual realm, something that needs to be uncovered, excuse me, or revealed for you, Scorpio. Okay, we're definitely going to see what's going on here. Okay, so I'm back with you now. We're going to get into the definition of the Great Sphinx of Giza, which is the head of a human and the body of a lion. Leo energy, master, magician type energy. Okay, so this is the master magician. okay, within the Kemetic hierarchy. It generally faces west to east, and it stands on the Giza Plateau of the west bank of the Nile, or on the west bank of the Nile in Giza, Egypt. The face of the Sphinx appears to represent the pharaoh Khafre. Okay, length 70 meters in length, which is 240 feet, width 19 meters, 62 feet, height 20 meters, 66 feet, made of limestone, partially restored. The original shape of the Sphinx was cut from the bedrock and has been since restored with layers of limestone blocks. The Sphinx is the oldest known monumental sculpture in Egypt and one of the most recognizable statues in the world. It's said that it was created by ancient Egyptians of the Old Kingdom during the reign of Khafre. Okay, let's see what else goes here. It was revered as the solar deity Horemheb, which is Horus, eye of the horizon. Okay, and the pharaoh Tutmosis, okay, specifically referred to it as such in his dream still. So I'm telling you, I told you all, this dream state is very significant on a master magical level. Okay, dream steel. Let's see what dream steel is. Okay, the dream steel, STELE, also called the Sphinx steel, is an epigraphic stele erected between the front paws of the great phoenix of Giza by the ancient Egyptian pharaoh Tut in the first year of the king's reign. And let's see here. What is the interpretation? What is going on in the text? Asymmetrical, you're one. The good God, the sun. Let's see here. There's something very significant going on, Scorpio, with your dream state. Okay? The Sphinx's promise to make Tut ruler of Egypt if he clears this sand has led to speculation that Tut was not the crown prince, and that he may instead have seized the throne from his older brothers, with the erection of the stele serving solely to legitimize his rule. This interpretation is based on the find of 3 finely carved stele, which is now lost, which depict the other sons of Amenhotep II. Okay? Yeah, there's something extremely significant going on in your dream state that you need to reveal on a soul level for your spiritual empowerment. Okay? It was the Sphinx is also a guardian figure, the protector. What did I say? This King of Sword. You're not taking action where you need to be. You're not taking action on a soul level in regard to your dream state and what's going on in this spiritual warfare while you're dreaming. It's the guardian figure, the protector of the pyramids. What is the pyramids? Your heart, home. Okay? And the scourge of the enemies of Ra, the sun god. This is heavy. I told you there was heavy fire sign energy here, Scorpio. Okay? This confirms what I was saying and what is coming out in these cards. Okay, the wands is all about fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, particularly Leo, and my sun sign is a Leo. My north node is Leo. Okay, and this is again the guardian figure, the protector of the pyramids, the scourge of protector of the scourge of enemies of Ra, of Re, the sun god. In my Egyptian zodiac, my zodiac sign is Sekhmet, the sun goddess, daughter of Ra, eye of Ra in Re. Okay, you can't make this shit up. It also represents the pharaoh and the pharaoh's divine power. Some of you, Scorpio, in your past life, and this is what you may need to cover, your past life. Something happened in your past life. You were Egyptian pharaohs, Egyptian god and goddesses. Okay. It's imperative that you do the work while you're in this dream state. Something impactful, intense, and prominent is happening in your dream state, in this spiritual warfare. Okay? Coming out with this Master Magician card in reverse, which is the Sphinx. Okay? Can't make this shit up. And this is coming from the ancient Kemetic deck. The ancient ones. Egypt. Okay? The second card to come out from that deck is the Seven of Cups in reverse. The Fly by Night. The Seven in reverse. Okay, this represents energy from the heart, home, and family aspect of someone being unreliable, lacking integrity. Okay, someone that you are doubtful and disappointed on, someone that you can't count on. Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. Okay. Now, this is coming out in the reverse because either you are leaving this body of energy or walking away from this energy, okay, or you are the beholder of this energy, okay, or not the beholder, but someone views you in this light. Someone is doubtful about you. Someone is disappointed in you. They view you as being unreliable and lacking integrity, not being a person of your word. It's telling them that you'll do something, but you don't follow up with it, okay? Some of you, Scorpio, are this energy, okay, and some of you are not, okay? And some of you have been walking away or are walking away from someone who is the beholder of this energy. But this remains to be seen, and it has everything to do with what's going on in your dream state. Scorpio, can't make this shit up. It's causing you to be unbalanced, the Four of Swords, okay, on a soul level, okay? Some of you, and this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, Libra, the balancer within the zodiac. The justice, the judgment, huh? Okay, there could be some karmic justice and judgment going on right now, okay? And it could be in regard to you, Scorpio. It can be in regard to other people who have hurt you and who have come across you, Scorpio. But there's definitely something going on a soul level, and it has to do with this dream/spiritual state that you're embarking on when you are at rest, when your physical body, I'll say, is at rest. Something is going on, and it's very impactful and intense. Confirmation. You need to uncover what's going on, Scorpio, on a soul level. And this is in regard to your roots, your foundation. Four of Swords. Four. What is that? I told you. Foundation, space, and energy. On a soul level. I'm starting to get these chills again. It could have something to do with someone that you're closely linked with. Chills are increasing. It does have something to do with someone that you're closely linked with, because when you reduce 4 to 2, what does it take you to? The union, companionship, and partnership energy, okay? So this is someone that you're paired with either now and in a past life when you were in the Kemetic rule, okay? This is past. It has something to do with past life interaction. Because this union, this bond, this coupleship, or whatever the fuck it is, has now revisited and has now descended upon you in this lifetime. And you need to uncover what's going on so you don't repeat the same mistake. Okay? Something very impactful and intense occurred. And it's on the brink, on the precipice of repeating the exact same cycle again with the same outcome. And you need to change the outcome in this lifetime in order to move on and not repeat a life cycle. Ten of Wands. I want to put, I just want to see, what's going on, Three Scorpio. Three of Swords, physically stressed, overwhelmed, long suffering. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Long suffering. So this thing has been going on for eons, for lifetimes. Okay? Long suffering. You're long suffering on a soul level. This person is long suffering on a soul level. This could have something very much to do with the twin flame. That was the reason I mentioned twin. Chills again. It is a twin flame situation ship, and not everybody, or it's only a very few select Scorpio that's gonna resonate with this, and this could even possibly be 1 to 2 Scorpios, because this is literally a twin flame relationship that has repeated lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes over and over again. But the destined outcome is supposed to play out in this lifetime. There's something very impactful and intense going on here. Okay, definitely a twin flame situation. And I was thinking that in my head why I was chills. Why I brought up twin flames. I don't usually bring up twin flames in my intuitive readings, but it's a twin flame situation now. This is long suffering. Both of you all are experiencing physical stress and feeling overworked, and you have no idea why you're feeling so overworked, because the pair of you, the work that you do right now doesn't require a lot of physical work for you to be as exhausted as you have been lately. 8 of Wands. Stubborn, obstinate energy, highly opinionated, and opposition from people. That 3 of Swords at the bottom, there's a third party, there's an outside source that had a hand in the outcome in the past. I'm just saying. So I'm going up ahead and switching to my ancestor deck, ancestor, angel, archangel deck, and see what the guides have to input for you all right now. Because there's some work that needs to be done. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. The world is at stake with this. The world is at stake. There's unlimited access to prosperity and abundance in all things, not just finances, but in all things. If you can come into union and resolve this issue on a soul level, there's going to be a significant paradigm shift. Okay? Okay. 4 of Wands, the Temperance card. Balance. Spirituality, creativity, knowledge, and wisdom. I mentioned ancient wisdom. Ancient ones. Communication and emotional body. Union, balance. When twin flames are in separation, they're not balanced or fully balanced. Okay? Because it's literally part of the same soul being split into 2. 2 plus 2, what is 4? 4 of Wands, that's my Temperance card. Balance. Okay? Fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I told you. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Heart, home, family aspects. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is the social butterfly card, okay? This is emerging as literally the social butterfly. You were introverted, maybe possibly in hermit mode, keeping yourself off from everyone else around you, but now you're emerging. It's time for you to get out and socialize, to mingle, to network. This is literally being present in social activities, social engagements, okay? And possibly meeting someone, possibly running into your twin during this social engagement, this social activity. Don't turn down any invitations to anything that's on a social level that's coming up. Don't turn it down. That's my advice to you. This is coming through from your angels, archangels, and ancestors. That's the advice. Of course, one of the things that we're all gifted in this physical or a human experience is free will. We have the right to make whatever choice that we make, but you best be prepared for the outcome that you manifested by the choice that you made. 8, that infinite energy. Okay? Infinite energy on a cosmic level. On a divine level. You better listen to your intuition, Queen of Wands. We have the King and Queen of Wands officially out here in the spread, okay? This is that divine feminine energy in receptive mode, allowing the attraction of his or her intuitive promptings. This is the High Priestess to the High Priest. The High Priest and the High Priestess is now on the board. Attracting and allowing the manifestation of your spiritual intuitive promptings, creativity, ancient knowledge and wisdom, communication, and the emotional body. Can't make this shit up. And once again, what is it? Fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. What is this? At the bottom of the deck, Wisdom of Solomon, King of Pentacles. King Pentacles. Pentacles. Y'all not following me. The ones that need to follow is following. My ears are starting to get. I just heard that shit. My ears are starting to warm up a little bit. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. That warning sound. That when the weather is getting ready to kick up or something of that nature. Something's going. Can't make this shit up. Switching over to my cosmic deck. 3 of Cups in reverse. There was some infidelity. Heart, home, family aspect. Okay, no, this isn't the. This isn't the.
You alright, Al?
The Okay, this is the 3 of Cups in an upright. Okay, so this could be one of 2 things. Okay, either someone is getting ready to have a baby, someone is pregnant, expecting within the heart, home, family aspects, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or if there was an illegitimate birth from a situationship during this past time. Doubt, 7 of Cups in reverse, doubt, disappointment, unreliable, lacking integrity. There was a royal offense. Someone had an affair with a royal and came between a royal family. I'm not making this bullshit up. I'm not making it up. Very specific energy. Very specific energy. This was a high priest and high priest. Page of Wands. So now we have on the board, we have the King of Wands, the High Priest. We have the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess. We have the Page of Wands. Then 3-10 of Wands. Are you seeing a sequence? Page of Wands, grateful, gratitude, appreciation. You're divinely guided and protected. Spiritual, creative, knowledge, wisdom, communication, and emotional body aspects. Fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. You're divinely guided and protected. Trust your intuition. And then once you get these intuitive promptings, you need to take action on it. Okay? I can't. Bitch. 4-10 of Wands. That's the 4th 10 of Wands. There's 4-10 of Wands. I'm finna close. 2 of Cups. What did I tell you about this union? 2 of Cups. Union, partnership, companionship, heart, home, family aspects, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is water and fire. Water and fire. Water and fire. The sting. The Scorpion is significant. Scorpio is significant with comedic history. I can't make this shit up, y'all. The King of Swords. Now the warrior is coming back out. King of Swords. You need to listen to your intuitive prompting, Scorpio. Take action on your intuitive prompting and go to war. I told you it's spiritual warfare. I told you. I'm not making this shit up. 10 of Cups. Wish fulfillment is at stake. At the bottom of the deck. That's the 5th 10. Completion. Something needs to be completed on the soul level. I'm going to look up one more thing, and then I'm closing this shit out, for real. You can't make this shit up. It's not bullshit, like, real talk. It's not bullshit. It's not bullshit. It's not bullshit. The ancient Egyptians knew the scorpion and its toxicity and venerated it since pre-dynastic era. They used the scorpion as a king's name, a name of Non, which is a county, and a symbol to their goddess Serket that protects the body and the viscera of the dead, the tomb, the Sphinx. and that accompanies them in their journey to the afterlife. What did I just say? Past life, afterlife? Get the fuck out of here. Serket. The Egyptian goddess Serket, Serket or Serquet, is often depicted as a woman with a scorpion gracing her crown. She holds the Ankh, which is the symbol of life, in one hand. Her parents are Set, Cunham. Okay, let's get into this a little bit more. Okay. Second is the goddess of fertility. What did I tell you? There was a birth. There was an illegitimate child born of this infidelity. Someone infiltrated the Egyptian throne and had an affair. Somebody came between the pharaoh and his queen. Could possibly be Serket, also known as Selquet or Celsis, is the goddess of fertility, nature, animals, medicine, and magic. Sphinx in reverse. Now, I said it was master magician. Did I not say that? And healing. Venomous stings and bites in Egyptian mythology. Originally, the deification of the scorpion. Her family life is unknown, but she is sometimes credited as the daughter of Neith and Cunham, making her sister to Sobek, the god with the alligator or crocodile head, and Apep. Often depicted as a woman with a scorpion gracing her crown, she holds the Ankh, the symbol of life, in one hand, and the Waz scepter representing power in the other. Scorpion stings lead to the paralysis of Serket's name describes this as it means she who tightens the throat. However, Serket's name also can be read as meaning she who causes the throat to breathe, and so as well as being seen as stinging the unrighteous. Serket was seen as one who could cure scorpion stings and the effects of other venomous such as snake bites. In the art of ancient Egypt, Serket was known as a scorpion, a symbol found on the earliest artifacts of the culture such as Nakwada III. Okay? She does not have any temples. She had a sizable number of priests in many communities. Reside in North Africa. Scorpion sting may kill. She was considered a highly important goddess, and sometimes she was considered by pharaohs to be their patron. Her close association with early rulers implies that she was their protector, notably Scorpion 1 and 2. As the protector against venom and snakebite, she was often said to protect the deities from Apep, the great snake demon of evil, sometimes being depicted as the guard when Apep was captured. She was considered protector of the dead. It has been suggested that Serket's identification with a scorpion may be a misinterpretation of the determinative of her name, an animal associated with her, and that could refer not to a scorpion, but rather to a water scorpion. Some of you all could be experiencing some changes or possibly even problems within your throat and being able to breathe. She gives breath as well as takes it away. Some of you all may have been bitten by a spider before, a venomous spider or a venomous snake or something that was toxic by bite or sting, and it didn't affect you. Confirmation. If that happened to you, that is confirmation that this is for you. I'm finna this shit. I can't make this shit up. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, the world, wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. Fifth 10. Secure safety. Somebody's security and safety was at stake by this. There was an infidelity by Kemetic and Egyptian royalty. The pharaoh and his queen and the goddess. Somebody gave birth to an illegitimate child who is literally royalty or a descendant of a goddess. Okay? Where's my Kemetic deck? I want to see one more thing. Where did I put that bitch? Must not be meant for me to divine anymore, because it's up to you to figure this shit out. Or you can, if you need a personal intuitive reading behind this, go ahead and contact me. The information is going to be in the description box below. And so if you need a personal intuitive reading session, personal coaching session, or a virtual Reiki energy healing session, information is at the description box. If you want to enroll in one of my online coaching courses, information is where? Down below. Down below. If you want to donate to Soul Driven, Soul Intended, on my Spiritual Logic podcast, what? Information down below. Okay? Getting ready to exit out of this. Till next time. Deuces, y'all.